Right, okay, so Liverpool finally doing business. They're finally looking like they're gonna push to sign some players, and one of those players is Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, which I didn't see coming at all. That was a really weird one. But for Liverpool, if they can bring him in, I know people have said about his size and stuff. He's a quality DM. He really is, and he'll improve Liverpool. He's miles better than Endo. And if you play him in the defensive midfield, it finally means that McAllister and Szoboszlai can have a bit of protection behind, and there's a bit more balance in the midfield. Because I still think Endo in the second half of last season was found out big time. He's not that good. Do you know what I mean? And I think Zubimendi would be perfect for them. But it's a weird one. I don't know why Man United have not gone in for him. Because you look at the price, there's a release clause, was it 51 million? Man United are crying out for a defensive midfielder. Why have they not gone in for him? The only reason I can think of is he doesn't want to go there because he probably wants to play Champions League football. But Man United are one of the biggest clubs in the world. You would think that there would at least be rumours. But he's not even rumoured at the moment. Liverpool seem to be the only team in for him. I know Arsenal were in for him for ages. I think what's happened there is I think the club were expecting Thomas Partey to leave. It was announced actually 2 months ago that he was leaving. But I think things stalled. We thought he was going to Saudi. But I think that deal kind of faded away. And the board have looked at it and thought, do you know what? Jorginho and Partey for one season might be enough. And that's why I think Arsenal probably calmed down their interest on Zubimendi, because we were really highly linked. And that's why we've gone more for Mikel Merino. He's a bit more, he can play defensive midfield, but he can play the 8. While Zubimendi, I don't think can play as like a box-to-box 8, so to speak. But for Liverpool, Zubimendi will be brilliant. Again, surprised no one else is going in for him, but let's just see if they can get this deal over the line, because Mikel Merino wasn't picked in Real Sociedad's squad for their friendly, but Zubimendi was. So I think it's looking like they really want to keep Zubimendi, and Mikel Merino, they've probably accepted that he's going to go to Arsenal. Do you think that they'll sell both of their important central midfielders in the summer? I don't know. I don't think they'd want to lose them. So I look at Zubimendi and I think it's Liverpool are going to have to really try hard to get this one done. But if they can pull it off, they're getting one hell of a good player. And he just, you know, I know Liverpool have got certain areas they need to strengthen, but I think this will be the main one. I do think defensive midfield is the main one. I think, you know, because Quansah could play next to Van Dijk. He could, you know, you could, and don't get me wrong, you do want another centre-back because Van Dijk's getting on a bit as well. And I guess you want another forward in case Salah really falls off. But the main one for me is defensive midfield. I think that's what Liverpool need to get. And if Zubimendi is going to sign, I think that's a fantastic signing. And that would definitely... I already thought with the squad they've got now, they'll finish in the top 3. But I think with Zubimendi, I think they'll definitely finish in the top 3. And there might be a bit of distance between them and 4th. But yeah, it's a good signing. You know, for the way Arne Slot will want to play, I think Zubimendi could be crucial.